What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate the love and the support that you have for me, the host, DS1 Ross and Sheep Stay Sleep TV. It's very much appreciated. Tonight, we're gonna do things a little different, family. We're gonna switch it up tonight, y'all. You know, we're gonna switch it up tonight, and this is something that I'm thinking about doing every weekend, if possible. Every Saturday, we'll have a Saturday Night Live, y'all. You know, as y'all see, open panel. You know, hit the link. Anybody who want to join the conversation, could just let me know, or I'll let one of my mods know, and we could get you on a panel. You know, yeah, this is gonna be something I'm gonna be doing every weekend. It's just something a little different. You know, I know that my channel is a bit more serious. Um and I try to lighten the mood up a little bit. That's why I do my car rants. I just try to lighten the mood up sometimes to let you guys know that I'm a regular person. You know, I'm interested in what I talk about for the most part, but I like to have fun. And if anybody know me, y'all know this about me. I really don't publicly show it too much. It may come out sometimes, like my humor and stuff like that. But if you pretty much know me outside of YouTube, you know, you'll pretty much get a glimpse of the other side. So like I said, this is gonna be something we're gonna start tonight. And it's gonna be a thing that we're gonna do every weekend. I'll let you guys know if I can't make it one weekend or whatever. But we're gonna start these Saturday night lives off proper tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all coming through. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come through. You know, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the stream if you have a community tab. Share the stream, family. Shout out to all the mods in the building. I see y'all coming through. Y'all go ahead and share the stream for me. Go ahead and hit the like button. We're gonna get it popping tonight, y'all. I'm here for y'all tonight. We could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But just let it be. Let's have fun tonight, y'all. Let's have fun tonight, man. You know? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I see y'all. I see y'all coming through. Like I said, y'all go ahead and share the stream for me. Share the stream for me, family. Y'all make sure y'all get them likes, get them lights up. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Let's get it cracking tonight, y'all. Let's get it cracking tonight. We'll give y'all a couple more minutes. Before I start sending the links out to some people that I know that want to come through already. Um, put your email in the chat if you want to come on right now at the start of the show. Just put your email in the chat, and we'll get you on. But I'm gonna wait for some more y'all to come through before I start bringing the people on. Like I said, share the stream, y'all. Share the stream. Share the stream, family. Share the stream. You just coming in, hit that like button, fam. Hit that like button for me, family. We're gonna have some fun tonight. It's all about fun tonight. You know, the, keep the negativity and keep that shit out tonight. Let's have fun tonight, man. Let's have fun tonight. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to I see y'all coming through. I appreciate the love. We gonna have fun tonight, man. We gonna have fun tonight. Real talk. What's going on? What's going on, Rising Star? Who else up in here? What's going on, Sweets? The Grinder, JT, the great moderator, Poetic Kels. Oh, my sis Eunice Outland. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to y'all. So what's going on tonight, y'all? What's going on? What's up, Monique? What's going on tonight? What's good for the night? We start sending this link out. Let's see. Are you chilling, Monique? That's what's up. What's going on, Love Wisdom? What's going on? Just having a kickback tonight. Anybody who want to come through tonight and have fun, just let me know. Get you up here. It's a kickback tonight, y'all. Exactly. No doubt, Monique. Cali style. Shout out to Cali, man. I still never been to California. That's a shame. I got you, the grinder. What's up, great moderator? What's going on? Welcome, Haitian Pool. Welcome. Never saw you over here before, but thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Smash the like button for me. Oh, you talking about Keith Newsom, Love Wisdom? 'Cause I rock with Keith Newsom. Yeah, it must be. It must. Yeah, I must be talking about Keith Newsom. I mean, the banning has begun. Yeah. What's going on, OG? Shout out to my brother Muhammad is the one. Yeah, the banning has begun, y'all. You know, it has begun. Trust me. You're not playing all of that hard nose, stomp down. They're not playing. They want us to tap dance. They're not playing. You ain't gonna be no stomp down. You're not gonna be that no more. They trying to move people away from that. So anybody that's promoting that, they silencing you straight up. That's just how it's going. You just gotta understand that. You know, you just gotta understand that. I'm not surprised. Yeah, it been gentrified. When you look at it, though, love wisdom, because at the end of the day, they've always monitored what we have said. Come on, you can monetize a video and you you could say one curse word and they limit your ads. All of that is a form of censorship. We won't put no ads on your videos for you to make money if you say certain words. So it's always been like that. To me, from what I saw, I always saw it like that. Like people don't understand. Yeah, we got freedom of speech and all that, but it comes at a cost. You could say what you want, but there's a consequence for you saying what you want to say. Shout out to my brother Suge in the building. Robin, welcome. You said God bless you all. Freedom of speech taken away, of course. Of course. freedom of speech ain't free. Oh, definitely. Things will definitely be changing on the internet for sure because things is changing in society. The internet run the world now, y'all. The internet have made the world much smaller. Nah, they don't own our thoughts and movements, Monique, but they can predict how we gonna move if they formulate the thoughts that we think. Check out my Matrix series. I think you tuned in a couple of times. I'm not sure, but I went into that. A lot of us think that we have our own thoughts, but we really don't. We're walking computers. Everything is a program, and we've all been programmed. Our first programmers were our parents who were programmed. So you got to understand that a lot of the thoughts you have are not yours. The thoughts you have were thoughts that were put in your mind that was generated by programs that was put in your mind by parents. I don't think it's censorship. I think it's a form of professionalism. Think about television commercials, mainly show on stations that don't allow cursing. Indeed, exactly, exactly, exactly. They can choose to allow what they want to be shown. That's just what it is. We have to understand that, you know? Yeah, you do. You do. And the only way you can break away from it is in your mind. I got you, bro. I'm gonna bring you up here. I'm just talking real quick. Kale's still getting ready, so the show ain't start yet, bro. I got you. Purpose of Pain, welcome. My brother Sonny, welcome. Yeah, but that's the only way you could break from it is in your mind. Because as long as you here, you're gonna have to deal with whatever's here, you know? Exactly, love wisdom. That's my point. That's my point. We don't own and control the media. Exactly. So we at the mercy of those who do. Exactly. Just like just like most of the people in society don't own and control media. We don't own and control what we eat, you know? We don't own and control what we wear. So we're at the mercy of the people who do. That's the truth. And when you're at the mercy of someone else, guess what? That person dictates your reality. Exactly. They want you to stay tuned in. That's a fact. That's a fact. They don't want us to go nowhere. That's what most people think, you know? And shout out to all my conspiracy theorists, you know? Shout out to y'all. But they don't want to exterminate us. They want us to remain as docile as possible. They want a slave population. That's what they want. It's about work. But see, the more and more they keep growing technology and allowing technology to grow, it's taking away the labor force. So now a lot of the labor they're gonna be having in the next couple of years is gonna be technical stuff. So having a YouTube platform, um, having an Instagram and all that type of stuff, if you've been doing that the last couple of years, now it's time to turn it into overdrive. Because this is where you're gonna be making your money. This is where your money will be transacted at, all online. I don't know if y'all know, but any YouTube content creators, um, just know that if you trying to get a YouTube check, if you're in a city that allows electric funding transfer, meaning you can get paid electronically, YouTube will not send you a check. Think about why most companies are cutting out paper checks. This is stuff they've been prepping us for years, but we just never paid attention to. A lot of companies have pay cards. If you don't have direct deposit, they'll give you a payment card. Why you think a lot of companies don't give out paychecks no more? You don't get a paper check. To be awoke is to be aware, man. We got to see what's going on. We got to know what's going on around us. The society is the plantation, and folks are trying to find their niche or find a new way. Yep, exactly. That's what that's what people are gonna have to do. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Just let me know. You want to jump on a panel? You get on a panel. But that's what we gotta do. We gotta find a new way. We have to. We gotta become more technically skilled. So if you have children or nephews, oh, shout out to y'all brothers, man. Shout out to my OG, Muhammad is the one. Shout out to my brother Shug. All right, cool, bro. Catch you later. But yeah, if you got any nieces and nephews or children and they love being on the internet, being on these devices, push them to become um technical. They have to go into the tech field because this is where the money is right now. Building apps, all of this type of stuff, man. Coding. This is where it's at. We're gonna have to learn how to do graphics. We're gonna learn how to have to know how to edit videos and just stuff like that. You could and learning those things could be lucrative. Just imagine if you know how to shoot videos and edit videos. That's a company within itself. You can become a videographer. That's a company within itself. But those are things that are technical, and those little things are growing industries that a lot of us are not taking advantage of because when we think of videographers or shooting videos, we only think about music videos. But you can shoot commercials. You don't it doesn't always have to be dealing with, you know, hip hop and all of that. You can shoot movies. Shout out to my brother Malik Omar. Malik Omar, he's a film producer. He shoot movies. A lot of us are saying that we need to create black media, but there's not a lot of us who are into film production. We're not into TV production, you know? I hear a lot of y'all on here banging on Tyler Perry, but y'all crying about black media. But we got Tyler Perry. John Singleton just passed away. Regardless of this man's sexual preference, we got Lee Daniels. Like, come on. Then we got guys like Dame Dash who produce films. Like, come on. Come on, y'all. I appreciate that, big bro. I appreciate that, Sonny. Kels, you there, Kels? Nah, she not ready yet.
My bad. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on?
What's up? How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm like, oh, sis, gotta get prepared because I just hit you up.
Oh no, you good.
Prepare, you know what I'm saying?
You good. You good. So, what we talking about?
Where your bubble gum at, nigga?
Oh, you know what? I bought me a new pack too, so I got plenty. But let me grab some.
Yeah, go come on here and pop some bubbles.
See, I miss Sweet had her bubblegum panel. I had missed that.
Me get JT up here.
Oh, okay.
Miss Chantel, welcome, welcome. Yes, we need to focus and work at uplifting our future youth, or else. Indeed, I agree. Definitely. That's what we definitely need to do. We just gotta push them in the right direction, you know. And we gotta allow our children to freely express themselves too. You know, a lot of people I grew up with, we weren't allowed to live out our own dreams. We was told who to be. You know, that's why I love the children of today because they're totally rebelling. They're not allowing their parents to shape and mold who they are. And in the end, that's a good thing because when you become a grown up, you really understand who you are when you allowed to be who you are. But when you're molded and shaped and you as you get older, you start to really question who you are because you never had a choice in who you became. You know. Shout out to Rising Star.
Yeah, they always wanted you to finish high school, of course, and then go to college so you get a degree, so you can get a good job.
Right.
You know that routine shit.
Shit that don't even matter now.
Yeah, it really don't.
Shit that really don't matter. And we stressed that shit when we was young. On some real shit, that's why, I don't look down on none of my homies who ain't go to school. Like when I was young, my parents used to be like, yo, don't be like such and such. He don't go to school. And but now I went to school. Me and this nigga sitting around having the same conversation. Like we sitting here relating on the same level. And he
Yeah,
didn't
right.
put himself through no debt. He didn't do none of that shit.
Something he don't got to worry about. Now there's other ways you can get things done without going to school. But by the time you learn that, you don't went to school.
Exactly. Because your parents told you to go to school.
Right.
That's what I mean by your parents are your first programmers. They teach you how to think. They the ones who told you going to school and getting an education was the right thing to do. They told you that because their parents weren't didn't afford the opportunity to go to school because their parents were slaves. So they always valued the education. But it was our generation, me and your generation, Kels, that realized that education ain't shit.
To
We could have did without that education.
to a certain extent.
Exactly. I
I've
mean,
always thought that knowledge is power, but maybe knowledge is power in something that you need to know.
right, right. Shout out to Darren on the check-in. But yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But on a lighter note, um, what you think about D Wade and Gabrielle Union with they kid? You heard about what happened?
What happened?
No, I
Oh, you
did a
just you said something about I think D Wade had took their kid to like a parade.
yeah, Gabrielle Union took their son to the gay parade.
Oh, oh, she took the son.
Yeah, she did.
Now, is there a reason why she took her son to a gay parade out of all places she could take a kid?
I mean, because I did a car rant about it, so I looked at it like maybe they want they're trying to expose their child to a different culture or whatever, and they just want him to respect, I guess, respect other people and all of that. But I just think he too young for that. You know, he too young for that. That's some weird shit to me.
That is weird.
Like,
Why do you think now is the time? Can you know what I'm saying? Can the kid be a kid first?
and not only that, like I'm a heterosexual man, so I'm never gonna take my children, especially my sons, around gay men.
I agree.
Like I'm a straight man, so I would want my sons to be straight. So why would I even expose them to that? Like I could tell them to respect them people. You feel me? I can just explain that to them that you gotta respect other people and their lifestyle. But I'm not gonna take you to where they at. That's weird.
I think that is weird.
That's some weird ass shit, man. And you know, you know, they say D Wade like his tank played with.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Um, I forgot who it was, but somebody put it in the comments. They said that they was interviewing Gabrielle Union, and she
Mm.
said that she licks the tank.
Oh no. Hold on. Back up.
Yeah. She
She she licks.
she changes his pamper.
So she's the white.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
She's the wife.
Yeah, that I'm speechless.
These dudes be kind of wiggly, man. Like they not completely straight. Damn,
No, they're not.
you're wiggly. You're squiggly. I mean,
Like wiggly.
right. You're not a straight line. You're a squiggly line. You know what I'm saying? You not no straight line, dude. If you get your pamper changed that
Squiggly
night,
line. I gotta
you,
take that one
you a
from
squiggly line.
you.
Like these niggas is worms, you know, like the little gummy worms. Put the gummy worms in the chat.
Let me drop them.
These
Let me pull it
that's
out.
wormy. Like
I told you.
these
That's real.
dudes are squiggly. What
They got
crew
a
said?
hot relationship.
What crew? She is a complete and utter idiot. Exactly, crew. What else he said? The hetero equivalent is the strip club. You don't even take an 11-year-old in. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah. He's the middle worm. D Wade is the middle one. The
Mm.
red and the blue worm.
So I mean, I understand that, she's the wife and she does what the husband tell her to do, but is that what he asked her to do?
I'm gonna be real. I think she decided to do that shit on her own
Oh,
because, all right, let me ask you this, and this is just a hypothetical. Let's say you was with D Wade, you know, that's your man. Y'all been together for years, like him and Gabrielle Union. But he likes his taint licked.
mm.
So I'm not saying you do this, but let me just say, let's say you've been doing it like Gabrielle's been doing. Now, in your mind, do you really think you're sleeping with a straight man?
No, I don't believe that that'll be a straight man.
Okay,
Not to me.
right. Now I'm asking you this because I think she don't think he's straight. That's why she took the little boy to the gay parade. Cause she like this little boy gonna be gay cause his father gay.
Oh.
His father gay. So I might as well expose him now
um.
before his girlfriend be licking his taint.
Oh man.
See what I'm you get me?
Yeah. they're
I,
not giving. They're not giving this kid a chance.
right
You know,
though.
like
They're not
you
giving him a chance
already,
to choose.
just like you just said, you're already predicting his future. You're already giving him his future.
Right. And that's because she knows that her father is a wiggly line.
A
He's a
squid.
wiggly guy.
He's a squiggle.
Right.
Oh. Oh. Ew.
She knows that. She understands that. But that to me, when I heard about that story, I'm like, man, is this type of shit we should do that black people do when they get money? Like, I'ma just turn my son to anything. Like, well, we so rich he could wear a dress. Like,
So
what?
instead of taking him to a museum,
Oh
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, or to go see, some toys or something, she took him to a gay parade.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm not saying anything is wrong with it, but isn't there other places that you could take a kid?
I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird too, sis. Honestly. Honestly. Let me send JT the link again. I don't think he got it. But yeah, I think that shit is weird too.
Yeah,
Anybody else in the chat?
that's way beyond Call of Duty. You're not giving the kid a chance to decide.
Yeah. I mean, at that age, how do they have the mindset to choose? Like, I feel like at that age, you shouldn't be trying to develop a child's sexuality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the key.
Like a not like a like
It's
a
like
a
the kid
10-year-old boy is not running around thinking about. him having sex with girls.
I know it's like let the kid be a kid. That's what I'm saying. Like you could have taken this kid to like Toys R Us or something or Chuck E. Cheese.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I guess they too rich for that, you know. They doing that bougie shit.
Oh, okay. So they go gay praise. That's good.
Yeah, that's that bougie shit.
I'll tell you, these stars are mad peculiar.
Oh, did you hear about and I was going to do a car rant about it. I still might. Did you hear about the Joe Buttons and Sin Santana story?
Oh my gosh, what happened to that story?
So, once again, Joe Button always see this, and this is just my opinion. Joe Button is always trying to domesticate a bad chick. Like, you can't domesticate bad chicks.
Dim- Okay, what happened?
First, remember, him and Sin just got engaged. Before they got engaged, remember, Sin just had a baby.
He has a cute little. Was that little boy?
Right. But according to reports, Sin was saying that after she had the baby, Joe Button stopped having sex with her.
Oh yeah, that story was. Yeah, I heard about that story about how she had to beg him for some sex.
Right.
I said, damn.
Now, mind you, Sin is what? She's Puerto Rican and Dominican. She's hot blooded. Them Latino women like to have sex. That's if you a guy, you know that. I'm gonna just say that. You know that. So my thing with Joey is it's like, dude, you Joey gets eight, nines, and tens, mainly nines and tens. Every chick that Joe Button has been with in it since he's been in the industry was model type chicks, nines and tens. Before he had Sin, he was with Tahiri. But he always try to domesticate them, like turn them into housewives and stay home and cook, and we're only gonna have sex twice a week. Like this nigga turns into an old man.
Yeah, he does have like old, kind of like old man ways. Like he just want
Like
his
he's a
wife to be
weirdo.
a child or something.
Yeah, dude, you forgetting Sin is a nine. She's not a Sin is not a dime. In my eyes, she's not a 10. She's not a 10. But I give her a nine. You can't domesticate them type of women. Bad enough she had a baby for you. She ready to get back out there. See them upper echelon women like to play, they like to play the field with you. Oh, you a rapper? Oh, you want to be in the industry? She want to be in the industry too.
Yeah, she did say something about trying to sing.
Yeah, but Joe know that because he was with Tahiri. Tahiri was trying to get in the industry. That's why these chicks get with Joe Button. He know that.
He knows that. That's why he
He
got.
knows that.
That's why he turns into a funny daddy when he gets him.
He's a weirdo, but he just he gets with them and turns. This nigga want to get married and he want to pull the moon closer to the earth. I'm like, dude, how you got that attitude with bad chicks? Like, that's not gonna work with them.
Right.
Like, that shit is just weird. And
So
I
what
think
happened?
they broke up. Sin left in it.
She left him.
Yeah, she left him.
Damn.
That Now let me ask you something. If you've been with a dude for a while, y'all been doing y'all thing. You and y'all enjoy yourself when y'all get it in. Now all of a sudden it just stops.
Yeah,
What you gonna do about that? And you just had a baby for this dude, and
yeah,
and y'all don't get it on no more.
yeah. I'll pack up and leave too.
I mean, come on. I think any honestly, I think Joey, because it was rumors too. I don't know if you heard about Yes Jules. Him and Yes Jules was going at it on Twitter. But Yes Jules exposed that Joey was trying to get with her.
Mm-mm. Mm.
So I think, you know, that shit messed with Sin head too. Cause he not having sex with her. And then another chick exposed you were trying to get with her. And then Joey, he probably throwing in Sin's face because Game went on Instagram and said that he smashed Sin before. And Sin never told Joey. So, you know, I think that's what it is, you know.
Okay. And so she left.
Yeah, she left.
Well, there go that marriage.
Hold on, let me what you say? Let me read this real quick. So men that's married has settled for ugly women. Not so, sir. Many gorgeous, beautiful women are married. I'm not saying that.
Mm.
I'm not saying that beautiful women are not married. What I'm saying is that beautiful women, the way Joe Buttons presents the situation to these women, most pretty women are not going for it, is what I'm saying. If you trying to get with a woman that's in the industry, don't think she's gonna stay at home and raise your kids, is what I'm saying. He doesn't date normal beautiful women. See, there's different levels. Sin is not just a beautiful woman. Sin is a celebrity. Beautiful. She's a beautiful woman who's famous. She's been on TV. She's famous. She's not an A-lister, but she's a celebrity. So it's a difference. You know, she's not your 9 to 5 business suit pretty woman. She's not that. Of course, those women get married. Of course, those type of women get married early. You ain't gonna see those women on TV.
They're not begging for sex either.
Exactly, exactly. Because Sin looking at it like, nigga, I could go back to game.
Yeah, you feel me?
I could just hit game up in the DM.
It's like, how dare you withhold sex?
Yeah, like Joey is Joey, yo. I don't know, something wrong with he weird. He weird though. He be getting the baddest. He be getting some bad chicks, but he's a weirdo. Like he's a weirdo. He weird, son. He weird. He weird. If you don't want your woman in the industry, then stop dating industry women.
Yeah, get you somebody who don't mind sitting at home and raising kids.
Exactly. Like, come on, man. Come on. Mars in the chat, share the link. Anybody that want to come through, just hit the link.
But even Joey knows that the industry women don't want to be like house mom. I think he knows that.
Yeah, he does, but like a lot of them industry niggas, They think that money will will make a woman rethink the situation. Because remember, when Joey was with Tahiri, he had money in the beginning and then he went broke. Tahiri is the one who helped him get on Love and Hip Hop because Joe Budden and Tahiri had their own reality show right here on YouTube. A lot of people don't know that. They had their own reality show on YouTube years before Love and Hip Hop came out. So that's how she basically restored Joey's career. And he took that Love and Hip Hop shit and he took it to the next level. And see, Joey, he liked to, he liked to be in control. Far as the way he think, because he a smart dude. So he looked at her like, I know I'm about to come up. So why don't you marry me, Tahiri? Be my wife. So you could come along with me. But the way Tahiri is thinking is like, hold on, come with you? Hold up, nigga, nah. I want to go do me and be with you. I want my own path.
Right.
You feel me? I want my own money. See, he want women to depend on him. That's what it is with Joey. And
Yeah.
them women not gonna depend on you.
Remember after that, after Tahiri had got with this other chick and they was on was this kind of like some relationship boot camp show or something like that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember another chick that he was with after her, and then they ended up on this one show with this doctor.
Oh, that was the celebrity therapy shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, Joey has admitted that he got mental issues. For a fact. He has mental issues.
Yeah, he was on drugs. Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he was on Molly. He was on Molly. And before he got addicted to Molly, he was smoking dust for years. When he first came in the game, he was smoking dust. Q4, shout out to Q4. Yeah, it was Marriage Boot Camp. That's the name of it, Q497. Good looking.
Yeah,
Shout out to my brother Haven.
it's boot camp, but they're not married. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
it was
wasn't.
that same lady, but I think it was called something. But it is that marriage boot camp. But I don't know if it was like that was the name of it.
Yeah. But yeah, Joey, he bugged out. He bugged out.
So he
Hmm.
gets these cute young Latinas, and he wants to mold them into like some cooking in the kitchen and hand washing in the sink
Yeah. He he
and
wants the women to be like his mother.
through the door.
He wants those women to be like his mother. And those are not the type of women that's gonna be like your mom. You know, I listened to what's the name, Break It Down. BGS. He broke the archetypes of women down. Those type of women are not the motherly type. They're not going to make sure your drawers is dry and folded. And when I come in the house, your food is in the microwave. And I made banana pudding. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You gotta get a different type of woman for that. There's different archetypes. And I like how he broke it down. James Kills, welcome. He said that era is over.
Seems
I
like
don't think that era is over. It's a lot of women out here that still like that. You just have to pick that type, and you have to understand what comes with that type of woman. You know, he be trying to. You can't domesticate these bad chicks, especially like think about it too. Like the women Joey get with is chicks that's on the grind. They trying to get to the bag like him.
Yeah, they
So
trying to come up.
right. So if you trying to keep me in the house and always keep me pregnant, they looking at it like, hold on, you trying to you trying to put the cuffs on me. I'm out of here.
Yeah, trying to hide them.
Right, let me get up out of here. You trying to just pump babies in me and have me frying chicken for the rest of my life. They're not those types of women. Exactly, Miss Chantel. Stop trying to make strippers housewives. That's a fact. You can't make
It's true.
you can't make street chicks your wife. They're not built for that. They have to transition from running around into wanting to be in the house.
Yeah, it's a process that they're
Right.
gonna go
They
through.
got to get up out of that. Exactly. Exactly. You know, and most of them, when they stop running the streets, they go to the church. Why you laugh? They go to the church. They become the first lady. You know what I'm saying? and they keep that lifestyle, but you feel me?
Right.
But that's how I usually go.
Yeah, yeah. Joe Budden is, he ain't, he's, I don't know. This is like his second engagement. No, you're not the type of woman that you're looking for. Are not the type of woman that's going to give you your slippers at the door or sit at home all day long and not be seen in society. You know what I'm saying? You need
Right.
to kind of like ease up on your. Well, I don't want him to ease up on his expectations because if that's what he wants, that is what he shall get. So,
Mhm.
it's like you said, he needs to go look for that probably in church.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You said I'm wrong for that, Eunice. Nah, I'm just being honest. Like, he gotta understand that. Like, you know, that's why I'm glad his brothers out here that understand that, and they could explain that to younger brothers like me, and I can pass that game down to my sons and let them know, like, you gotta understand what you want and be honest with yourself. Like Joey keep lying to himself. He want the industry girl, but he want her to be motherly. That's not gonna work. Like Remy, she's an industry woman, but she's motherly, she's a mom, but she can balance the two because Remy's just doing this for the money at the end of the day. This is her job. Remy doesn't have to try to get on no more. She went to jail. She understand the type of woman she is. Them other women that still chasing stuff, they haven't found themselves yet. And Joey, honestly, to me, Joey be playing Captain Saver. To be real with you, that's how I look at Joey. He trying to save them women and repair them and keep them put up and them
Right.
women for the
Right.
streets.
He want to repair them and hide them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put them up on
Post
a
them
shelf,
napping
right? Like
somewhere
like
in the
like
dark.
they trophies and all that. Shout out to my brother John Doe. But yeah, you come on, them women for the streets. Them women is for the streets, man. They not gonna be kept till they wanna be kept. Dudes gotta realize that too. A woman ain't gonna be kept till she wanna be kept. It don't matter how she look. It's a lot of ugly women out here that get the dudes they want too. Believe that. Nah, you can't. You can't, Muhammad. But we can't even say that. We can't really say that those women, are is what you saying they are. We can't really say that. We just got to say that those women is playing the game. They playing the same game he playing. Don't no man want his woman in the same game as him.
That is true.
No man, no man. Because how do he protect you? That's like if I'm running the streets. I want my woman to be at home. I want a housewife. If I'm running the streets, my woman is a housewife. She, you know what I'm saying? She takes the kids to basketball practice, karate. I'm out in the street. When I come home, babe, your food is in the microwave. But you see how those opposites come together to make a match. But you can't be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to wife up a reality TV girl. That's not gonna work. Y'all on the same grind. And Joe Budden is an older dude. He's much older than Sin. Sin is younger than me. I'm 33. Sin is like 30, 31.
No, I thought she was younger than that. Isn't she like 25?
Nah, she was 25 when she was dating Erica Mena. When
Oh.
she first got on Love and Hip Hop and she was dating Erica Mena,
Mm-hmm.
she was like 25 then. She's like, she's probably like 30 now, to like 29, 30. Because that was a couple of years ago. That was like 4 or 5 years ago when she was messing with Erica Mena. That was some years ago. So she about 29, 30 now.
Hi, Suge.
Suge, what up, bro? What's going on?
What's good, man? Headed up out of here. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You good?
Okay, man. Just chilling, man. Just joining. I ain't really hear what y'all talking about, man. I'm just here right now.
Oh shit. Tell them what we talking about, Cavs.
Here we was talking about Erica Mena. I mean, I'm sorry, because that was the last person you mentioned. We was talking about Sin and Joe Budden, how they broke up. And then we was talking about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union and how she took her son to a gay parade.
Oh yeah, I saw that with Dwayne Wade and Gabriel. That was horrible. I don't know what
What
the hell they was thinking about. That was crazy. I think they was exposing him to that a little too early, man. I don't even think that's nothing we should want to associate your children with in the first place. That's just my opinion.
I agree. It's like, can the kid be a kid first? Why don't you take the
Exactly.
kid to Chuck E. Cheese or something?
Did, did they ever give a statement or like an explanation as to why they did that?
I don't think so.
Um, I haven't saw it. I haven't saw like no public statement, really. Like, but I just think personally, I think they doing it because they looking at it like they're exposing them to an alternative lifestyle. That's the new thing all of a sudden. These past couple of years, they even putting it in schools where they're teaching little children alternative lifestyles in school. They putting it in the storybooks. So I guess they just feel like they're doing something positive and they're teaching their child to be open-minded and that glittery fairy shit that I don't care about.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking also, was it possible that the powers at be, kind of forced that or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, that might be a little too far on the conspiracy side, but I was thinking all type of stuff like that because typically black parents don't, want to associate their children with nothing like that.
Yeah, like I would think that the last thing that would come on their mind is to take their kid to a gay parade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I do agree with you on that one.
Yeah, and I ain't up on the other breakup or whatever, whoever y'all else mentioned. I ain't familiar with that. But shout out to everybody out there, man. Thanks for putting the link out, having a panel for us to join, my brother. I'm just clocking out of work, man. So I'm gonna be kind of off and on until I get settled.
How
No
you
doubt,
been,
bro.
Sid?
Shit, I've been good. Well, I'd rather say great. I've been great, honestly. How about you?
I've been good, thank you.
Right on, just having fun like that's on YouTube as usual.
Very good.
I pulled the story up, y'all. Let me read it real quick. Um, it says Dwayne Wade showed, so he was there. It wasn't just Gabrielle. He was there too. Dwayne Wade showed support for his son Zion. Let me chill, because I was about to say something terrible. Let me relax. Let me
Right.
let
I know, right? It's
me
so
chill.
hard to not say
Let me
something
chill.
terrible. It's so hard.
Dwayne Wade showed support for his son Zion at Miami Pride.
Mm.
The retiring Miami Heat guard showed support for his 11-year-old son.
11.
He's 11.
Sorry.
Zion's appearance at Miami Beach Pride. What a week for NBA's Dwayne Wade and his family. On Tuesday night, the Miami Heat honored its star guard before he played his final game. His wife and sons paid tribute to just days after Wade himself celebrated his son's Zion attendance at Miami Beach Pride. So they're making a spectacle out of this shit.
Yeah, bro, I wanted to ask you something, man. On that, it sounds like they suggesting that his son is gay already. Like, cause he
Right.
said,
That's
yeah,
why
it
I'm
said,
reading it, bro.
right.
Cause I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. That's why I'm reading it for for everybody, so we can really see what it is. Wade made it clear he supported Zion by captioning a photo of him posing with his stepmom, actress Gabrielle Union. We support each other with pride. Zion wore a rainbow ribbon, carried a rainbow fan, and
Mm.
dressed in bright green and yellow for the event. As Union wore a top bearing the family name. Oh, so y'all just a gay family.
This is way
I
beyond
get it.
beauty.
Um, in another Instagram story photo, Wade added a rainbow flag emoji
Oh no.
and noted Zion had his own cheering section by his side. 17-year-old big brother Zaire blessing Dwayne 5-year-old, 5-month old baby, 5-month 5-month old baby sister Kavia James Union, and other members of his family. God, wow,
Food, that was a horror story.
wow.
That was a
Zion's
scary story.
Zion's older brother posed with him too in another Instagram photo on which their dad wrote, "It's a family thing."
Oh.
Ladies, don't be playing with them men's taints. He not straight. He's squiggly.
Here's a
Stop.
squiggly line.
Yes, stop saying that that's not, stop saying that that's not that. Because a lot of women are saying that. I see that all throughout social media. Oh, I do that to my man. He not squiggly. He not squiggly for that. But D Wade just said it's a family thing.
I wonder how the child's mother feel about him taking him there. You know, because from what I heard, Gabrielle not their mother, right?
Yeah, he the stepmom. She's the stepmom.
Yeah, I would like to hear what that mother said about that.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, it's official. I'm looking at the picture here. He thinks he's a unicorn.
Mm.
Yeah, he's there. He's there. He's there. He's there. How are you there at 11? Oh my
Yeah, that's
God,
good.
man.
And when the article started off, how it said Wade supporting his son at the damn parade. That sounds like he, like he already know he gay or something to me.
Facts, bro. Facts. Throughout the whole article, that's what they've been saying. That his family supports him. They keep using that word. They keep using that word. Oh, yes,
Right.
it's official. It's a little video here where he's a runway model. This little boy's a model. It says somebody posted the video from Twitter saying, "Tell me why Dwayne Wade's son Zion has a better walk than Kendall Jenner."
Oh my
Damn, damn.
Y'all shouldn't even be laughing because this is sad. This is sad. But that was a tweet from March 18th with the video up here. He's a runway model, so it's official. Damn.
Well, now you know why they went.
Oh man, son. Damn. This little boy want to be a unicorn. God, shit. Shout out to Pitch Moon. Thanks for tuning in. We got Shug's Angels over here. Shout out to Pitch Moon. Q4 put I'll be right back. I gotta vomit. Shout out to my man Darren on the check-in. Yeah, it's crazy, John Doe. I didn't think it was like that. Oh, Pitch Moon put yes, and they donated to the LGBTQ. Makes sense. I mean, Dwayne Wade just might as well come out the closet. Yeah, that's a fact, Pitch Moon. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, Darren. There you go, right there.
So oh yeah, how did you add the link? Like you click in the
What you
address.
do is on your um on your hangout window
Mm-hmm.
where you have the mic, the camera, that area at the top.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see another button that has a person with a plus sign. It says invite people. Click that and you put their email address in the box and it sends them the link. It brings the hangout for them.
Oh.
That's how you send it to them. Or if you want to put the link in the hangout box, in the chat box, you click the same button and you'll see the link over top of where it says send invite. It'll be another box with the link in it. Click the link, and then you copy it, and then you paste it into the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. It's in the chat, Darren. Anybody who want to come on, just click the link. Hit the link, baby. Hit the link. Any sewage that comes on here will be exterminated. Y'all like that mask, bro?
What's up, man?
What's
What's going
going
down?
on, bro?
Man,
Hi.
shit, I had to. Hey, what's happening, Kel? How you doing?
Fine.
This is a little small for me. What's going down, y'all?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Hear the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's sad, man, how these they're confusing these children. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's how can you know there it's over sexualization of the child, man.
At
And they
such
said that in the
a young
last days, man, that's what happened. So as in the days of Noah.
I mean, based on what I just read, it sounds like that little boy came out the womb, wiggly.
I
Like,
would go ahead, I'm sorry, man.
God, bro.
I would say, man, that a lot of the issues that we're starting to see for these little boys, these little girls, it has something to do with the BPA. It's the food. It's what's in the food, man. It's what's in the plastics, in the metals, and all the stuff that we're exposing them to. It's like their little bodies, man, their hormones can only fight so much and fight the system so much, and then before you know it, they start to they get confused, man, and all it takes a little bit, and then they hit.
So you're saying that the stuff that we eat could change your whole sexuality?
Yes, I am. I'm saying they can increase your testosterone level. It can increase your estrogen level. So yeah, of course it can. If the water that we drink, if you think about it, when people take medicine, they take pills. That pills, those chemicals, when your body's through with them, where do they go? They go out back into the water supply. They go into the groundwater. They go into the food source, the food supply. So it's Wellbutrin, Suboxone, albuterol, you name it, it's all in the system, and we all ingesting it, and just their little bodies, man, can't. They're not strong enough to come out, to really overcome that. And all it takes is just a little bit of imprinting, because that's something that I always wondered about with people who are transsexuals. They say I felt like I was a woman, or I felt like I was a boy, or I felt like I was a man. And my thing is this: how do you know what a man feels like? What it feels like to be a man? How do you know what it feels like to be a woman? Maybe you just don't feel that good that day. Sometimes I feel sick, sometimes I don't.
Right.
Well, Miss Chantel in the chat room, she says homo stuff been going on since biblical days. So how do you substantiate that statement with what you just said, Darren, based on the food and stuff like that?
Well, they said the wages. It says in the Bible, the wages of sin of death is death. And so, if obviously, a death culture would be one where there's no reproduction. So, I would say that basically, as food, yes, you're going to have you're going to have peculiar things. You're going to have things that happen, genetic mutations, which is what I believe. If anything, that's what it is, some sort of genetic mutation. Um, that's going to happen when you add in extra chemicals, all the extra chemicals that normally don't come with the body, that normally don't come with food we eat, then yes, they're going to be three-headed, three-eyed fish. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, if you see frogs and stuff that are deformed, and fish that are deformed, and animals that are deformed from the foods and the water supplies and local aquifers, what do you think is going to happen to us?
Good point. That's a good point. That's a very good point. And I'm glad you brought this up, Darren, because my brother Shug, he's the first one that really put me on to certain health things, telling me not to eat farm raised fish, stuff like that, what water to drink. certain things like that. He said you can even test the pH in your shower water, like just little things like that. So,
But if you
I'm
think
getting
about it,
ready. I'm
you think
getting
about
ready
it,
to
bro.
do.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to start a health awareness series, man, and I would love for you to be a part of it.
Hell yeah. In a second.
Yeah, because we definitely need to become more health aware with certain things. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that, bro. But you could go ahead.
Yeah, you seen like we hooked up, we connected on Facebook, man. So you saw that one picture of all the medicine that I take. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And so it's like after that, that was kind of a wake up call to me. Like I was sitting there taking all them pills. I'm like, man, what the hell? And that's when I decided to go plant based, and I've been plant based now for about going on 2 weeks. And I feel, like I really don't even miss meat, man. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely, man, would be part. Want to be part of that, man.
Yeah, that's good because sometimes those pills, the side effects is worse than what they're curing. And I think
Facts.
that's like that for a lot of medication.
What Kel says, how would I explain people not turning gay that are eating the same food? Because some people have a genetic predisposition to go one way or another. Even if you have a genetic predisposition to do something, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. If somebody has genetic predisposition to something and they get that extra nudge, then of course there's a higher probability that something's going to happen. DNA is something that is, we don't understand the whole genetic code, how it all goes together. And like, yeah, everybody is different.
I agree. I agree.
And something else, man, is what's your largest organ in your body? It's your skin. And so when you take a shower without a filter, you're just bathing yourself in all those chemicals again.
So how do you explain? Because I understand what you're saying as far as how the food can have certain things in it which can increase certain levels and certain hormones in different sexes, which can create certain chemical reactions, which can lead to personalities disorders and people acting up and stuff like that. But how do you explain the people who eat that same food that it doesn't affect that way? Or is it just a genetic DNA thing, like you just said?
Honestly, yeah, I believe it's a genetic DNA thing. Everybody's different, man. Everybody has a predisposition to be able to eat certain kind of foods. People have certain kind of food allergies. People are sensitive in some ways, and in some more than one ways than others. So yeah, it's very, I think it's very probable, not only possible, but probable that you're going to have some genetic mutations and you're going to form someone that's homosexual. Now, why do I say that's a mutation? Because it's anti-reproduction. And so if life is what we're supposed to do, and that's just to reproduce, if you have something that is not going to reproduce, which would be a homosexual relationship, then you're gonna kill off that, that's death. So that has to be a mutation.
All right, so two two strag reality TV stars together makes what?
A Darwin Award.
These stars,
Two,
a baby stray.
two, two strag reality stars equal Joe Budden.
Joe Button.
That equals Joey. He loved them. He loved those women though, man. He really do. He loved those women. Yo, you know what I noticed? Joe Budden loved broken women.
But how do you know that these women are broken?
Because it plays out in the show. Like this is why I watch reality TV, sis. Even though I could be a messy nigga. I like messy shit too. You know how niggas on here be trying to act like they don't like messy shit. Like we all like messy shit at times. So sometimes I'll watch it for the entertainment factor too. But a lot of times when I watch it with a different lens, and I notice that people's dysfunctions. I did a stream about it. These people dysfunctions plays out in the show. If you just watch the show, you can peep everyone's dysfunctions. You can see it. It's played out right in front of you. Joe Buttons love those types of women. That's why he goes after them. And he tries to control them. That's what he be doing. And them women peep what he be doing, and they hit the road, Jack. Some dudes play on that. They play on women's past and them being hurt and stuff. Some guys purposely go after those women.
Yeah, to try to mold them into what he wants them to be.
Right.
He's like, well, you'll have a nice home to stay in. All you got to do is stay in it.
Exactly. What you complaining for? Look, we live in this house. This is what he used to tell Sin. Look, what are you complaining for? Why you want to be in the rap game? Why you want to do this? You can stay here with the baby. You can call Postmates. You know, like, and she like, that's not me. You feel me?
And then, it'll probably help her to stay in the house if he was giving her some.
True.
But it's like you want to mold her into like, a Betty Crocker, and then you're not even giving her no sex.
You know why he doing that, right?
Why?
That's because that's a mind tactic. When you starve your woman out from sex, you can get her to do what you want her to do. Because she thinks now if she does what you say, you'll reward her with dick. That's a mind game. Yo, Joe is crazy. But that's what he doing. Cause she don't want to do what he wanted to do. Oh, you don't want to stay at home? Well, I'm going to sleep.
Or the fact that he likes when she begs him for sex.
That too. Yeah. Yeah. It validates his ego. I'm the man. You're gonna do what I say. When I say do it, shit is gonna go my way. I'm the star. I'm Joe Budden.
Could you say that women do the same thing?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Of course.
And see, that is why Sin is rebelling. Because she like, nigga, you Joe Budden. I'm Sin Santana. You feel me? That's the battle. That's the battle. They're both celebrities. That's the battle. They both stragglebrities.
Yeah, with that kind of mentality. What made her thought that she could be a singer?
Her image.
Oh. That, a lot of times they do be looking at that. She really don't have a good voice, but she looks good on camera.
Huh. Yeah, hell yeah.
She was about to get hit by a truck. Fucking
I
around out
know. You
there.
see that? You're trying to cross the street.
It'll be the Block Blues for real.
All that white folks in my job be like, yeah, man, I miss MSG. I miss acid. I be like, fuck all that, man.
Nah, them motherfuckers be tripping with that shit.
Oh, you know they try to legalize mushrooms?
Yo, Suge, I'm gonna mute you, bro.
Oh shit, my bad.
I'm gonna mute you, bro.
My fault. I hit thing with my hand. My fault.
It's all good. What's going on in the Chizat? Shout out to JR Meadows. Shout out to Ebony Knowledge. What's going on, Ebony? Hit that link, Ebony. Hit
My
that
baby
link.
out there. What's up, baby mama?
Hit that link, Ebony Knowledge. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, Haven. Anybody could get on. The link is in the chat room.
Hey,
Yeah, Haven in the building. I think he's still here. He probably still listening.
salute. Hey, what's up, my brother?
What's going on, Ebony? What's going on, Eb? So, Kels, what's good? Let's go. Let's keep the topic going. Let's keep the topic going for us, great moderator. What you want to talk about?
I don't know. So we already talked about that stupid stuff.
Yeah, the entertaining stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about the principal in Houston with the putting a dress code for the
What?
parents to say that in order to come to the school to come pick up your kids, you have to be dressed a certain way. You can't, like you can't have your women can't have their hair tied up in a bonnet or in a do rag. Men have to have their pants. Their pants can't be sagging. They can't wear t-shirts. They need to be covered up. They need to look very presentable, like they were a student that would be going to that school. Otherwise, they'd be turned away. What do y'all think about that?
Well, that's I could kind of understand because people be going to picking up their kids from school looking any old kind of way with bonnets on their head and slippers and pajama pants, and it's like, I know you're just picking up your kid, but you are coming to their school. So I would assume that you would want to be presentable when you come pick up your kid from school. And it's a shame that a principal got to tell you how to look to come pick up your kid from school. So maybe she shouldn't be trying to enforce the dress codes on the parents, but at the same time, it's like it would be nice if they can be a little presentable when they come pick up their kids from school and not come in with the pants hanging all the way below their butt and the bonnet with the slippers and the pajama pants. And so I would agree with that to a certain extent.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I agree with it totally because I don't like how a lot of the parents down here come to school, when they bring their kids to school. And I'm saying that because at the end of the day, whether we know it or not, image means a lot. The first time a person sees you is how they perceive you. So, you know, um, I feel like the way you come in and represent yourself with your child as how somebody may view your child. Is that a good thing? No, but does that happen? Yeah. And also, I think it's a good thing because I don't think um, a man or a woman should be around children and not look presentable. I believe certain things should be covered when you're around children as a parent or as an adult, rather. Um, and if it's not, it could cause a problem. I know growing up, when I was in elementary school and junior high school, and some of the students' parents that came there, they mothers coming there with poom poom shorts on. You know, me and the other students is talking about that boy mother. We young. We our testosterone going crazy. We in junior high school,
Think how it makes a child feel, man.
huh?
Think how it makes a child feel. Their parents come picking them up looking less than their best.
Right. I agree.
The principal actually is an award-winning principal. She's brand new to the school. She's won all sorts of awards, and like she's really just like basically she's a turnaround. She's like say she's like a female Joe Clark, where she comes in and she turns these schools around. And she's done it several times. And at every school that she's at, it's one of the things she instituted was a dress code for the parents when the parents came in. It came to the school. I think that's something that a lot of people they're not seeing. They're not getting that part of the story. So
Like I said, yeah, I could totally understand because these women go picking up their kids looking real raggedy and not presentable. And just like Fam said, the way you look, that's how they will perceive your kids. So I think it's a good thing. It's a shame that a principal had to tell these parents how to dress.
A goddamn shame.
Nonetheless.
Yeah, my bad, John. My bad. I'm back. But I agree. I agree. Image means a lot, man, and that's that stuff should be controlled and it should be exercised. Because I noticed too, certain high schools in New York they started implementing uniforms because when I was in high school, back when I was a freshman, a lot of people was getting robbed for their jackets, for their sneakers. A lot of people was getting cut and all of that. So they started implementing uniforms. You could wear your Jordans and all of that, and your jackets or whatever, but you gotta wear uniform. And in a lot of ways, it calmed a lot of stuff down. Because when you in uniform, it gives you a certain mentality. So I agree with that. I definitely agree.
Yeah, when I was like in middle school, I had to wear a uniform. And they was strict, you know what I'm saying? The skirts couldn't be short or they'll send you home. You got to wear a belt with your pants for the men. It cannot be sagging or they'll send you home. So yeah, and when parents come pick up their kids, they don't have bonnets on their head or slippers or pajama pants. They come sometimes in their uniforms if they're getting off of work or they just look clean and presentable. These days, nobody wants to look presentable anymore.
Because the image that is portrayed as being cool, you know.
Yeah, like where you burn it around, I can understand around the house, or maybe you can go check the mail. But out in public all day and stuff like that, I think that's tacky.
I mean, I do too.
Yeah,
I,
you know what I'm saying. In the
I
pajama
do too.
pants. I personally, I'm not going outside in no pajama pants.
I used to have a coffee shop, and I remember when I hired a couple sisters, and I told them, I was like, "You need to have your head covered when you come in." And they came in wearing the bonnets, and I'm like, "Nah, man, you can't wear that, man." I was like, "You might be able to pull that somewhere else, but I know what that is." You know what I'm saying? We ain't go get a ball cap, either with a ball cap or something else, man. But yeah, it's funny, man. It just I don't understand. Where's the sense of pride that people have for themselves? And I think that once people kind of get their pride or understand that part of what happens or drives their success is how well they look, how well their neighborhoods look, how if there's trash outside, if they're clean, if they look clean, they clothes pressed, clothes not raggedy. That just makes a whole difference on somebody's life. It makes a difference in a child's life to see their parents like that. So
Yeah, it does. But think about this, Darren. Think about the young boy or the young girl who grew up in church, and his parents are probably deacons or deaconess, or maybe a pastor or reverend. Growing up, all he wore was suits. His pops wore suits, his mother dressed up, sisters, all that. But he's 13 now. Now he come to church when he ready. He don't gotta go with his family no more. He older now. So what happened to him wanting to wear suits now? He 13. He don't want to wear suits no more. He want to wear Jordans.
that's unfortunate. You have to wear a suit. He's a child, man. I'm not gonna let a child make a decision like that.
So at 13, he should still wear suits.
Yeah, he's still living under my house, so you're gonna dress for whatever function I tell you we're gonna dress for. And
Okay.
then when you're no longer in my house, then that's fine. You could dress however you want to do for functions, but as long as you kind of under my rules, you got to follow by my rules. There's no real negotiation there.
Good. Okay.
I'll
Okay.
be a little more lenient. I'll be more lenient with certain things, but you have to have borders because kids don't they need to understand that things have borders.
Okay.
That's true because like when I was in high school, like this is when my auntie played like a major part in my life. She used to buy my clothes, and she used to be very picky and choosy and selective of how I dressed. And she used to buy me like those business suits type of clothes that I'll have to wear when I go to school. Cute, but I was in the shorts, pants and all that good stuff. But like he said, my aunt wanted me to dress the way she wanted me to dress.
Now, if your son asks you, Dad, I'm 13 now. Why do I still have to wear suits? What do you tell him?
Because that's what we do here.
So it's
I mean,
no.
it's that simple, man. Yeah, it's that simple,
I
man.
think
Yeah,
that at 13, you shouldn't be asking any questions.
yeah. I mean, it's that simple, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I bought the clothes, man. You don't have a job. You're not
Yeah,
buying the clothes.
don't have no questions.
So it's really, you don't have any questions, man. There's no real negotiation. There's no room for negotiation. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? There's
Now
no room
see,
for it.
me. I'm a little different.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a little I'm a little different when it comes to certain things. Like when it comes to your education, when it comes to respect and things like that. of course, there's no negotiation. But I would say that when it comes to like my son wanting to dress cool, now when he was young, all he wore was suits. His grandmother kept him in suits. He grew up in church. All he wore was suits from a little boy. I grew up the same way. Like my parents, every Easter I had on a suit until, until my moms and my pops broke up, but that's another story. But I was like that too, so I'm definitely taking in what you're saying, Darren, but I'm just more of I'm not a dictator in that realm. When it comes to that, I'm not a dictator. I'm a little more lenient. I kind of bend a little. I kind of listen and be like, yo, what you like? Like when we go to stores and we buy clothes and stuff, I let him pick what he like. I don't pick his clothes for him. I don't tell him you have to wear this unless it's for a specific occasion. Like if the occasion fits a suit, you're gonna wear a suit. There's no negotiating. I'm not saying you're gonna wear a goddamn jean suit to a funeral. I'm not saying that. But are you gonna be suited and booted in school? Nah. Are you gonna be suited and booted when we just going to the mall or something like that? Nah. And the reason why I give him a choice now is because when he was young, all he wore was suits because he went to a church school. He grew up in the church, because my wife she's Methodist, so they're strict. They're like one of the most strictest Christians. They all like his grandmom's. That boy been wearing suits since he came out the womb, damn, just wearing suits. So as he got older, he got to junior high school. I'm like, yo, you could wear sneakers now. He like, really? I can? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get you some Jordans. Because I don't want him. I also don't want him to feel ostracized when he's in school too. I don't want him to feel like he has to be a follower, but I don't want him to feel ostracized either. So I'm a little more. I kind of bend when it comes to those.
I can dig that, man. Yeah, I mean that's decide. That's kind of how you decide to raise your child, man. What's most important is that you're there for your child. That's going to be much more important than any kind of outfit that the kid would picks out. You know what I'm saying? That's what's most important, that he has a father.
Oh, most definitely. I definitely, you know, that's my job, and I agree with that. And plus, I do that too because I don't know if it's just me or if this is every parent. When you become a parent, you want to give your children things you didn't have when you were young. My dad was stomped down like you, Darren. That's why when you was talking, I was laughing because I'm like, damn, my dad is the same way. He he's
Right,
he's
like it's not like that, man.
he's stomped down like he like my dad only bought me one pair of Jordans my whole life. I got my first pair of Jordans in high school. I didn't grow up wearing Jordan. My dad said, I don't support Michael Jordan. He's robbing single mothers. He's raping the black community. My pops was telling me this when I was young. He hates Michael Jordan as a person, not as a basketball player, but his politics and stuff like that. He hates Michael Jordan. So I didn't get my first pair of Jordans till my 11th grade in high school. Do y'all hear that? I was a junior in high school before I ever wore a pair of Jordans. Ever. My father bought me one pair, and that was the only pair. He said, I'm not buying you no more. Them shits cost too much. Them shits was $160, $160 back then.
Yeah. Remember the
Back
Reebok?
then. So, and my dad, and I agree with you a lot too, Darren, because that's something I should have followed as I got out of high school. I should have went back to wearing suits, because I noticed when I put on a suit, I'm looked at much different. The way people perceive me is different, you know. And I'm talking about not just, a tie. I'm talking about like a full suit. I'm received differently. And that's the way you really want to be received as a man. So my son start high school this September. He graduate middle school this year. So next year he'll be in high school, and I'm going to reintroduce him to the casual game, because honestly, that's what I think kind of hindered me in a lot of ways. I wasn't willing to conform in that way. I didn't want to look the part. And sometimes that's a bad thing, because you may be the part, but a person from afar away can't tell. That's why they say birds of a feather flock together. Y'all all look the same. Y'all may not all think the same, y'all may not all speak the same, but if y'all all hanging around each other, y'all of the same cloth. And when I looked at all my homeboys and I look at me, I'm like, then we all dress the same. We all dress urban. And I noticed my homeboys who do dress the part, they could go and fit in other social circles. And that's how I want my son to be. I want him to be an all around kind of guy. I want him to be able to fit anywhere. I don't just want him to be limited to one circle, because I'm not limited to one circle. But I've limited myself over these years because I don't like to dress up, man. Like, I just don't. Like, even when I wear a suit, I feel strange. Should I feel strange? No, but I do.
Yeah. I wore a suit, man, for work for 20 some years, man, 25 years. And, when I became self-employed, I decided that I wasn't going to wear any more suits. I was only going to wear t-shirts and cargo pants. And that's my outfit, t-shirts and cargo pants. I still have suits in the closet. That's not something I wear, though, because I decided that, I'm not going to do that. But when I went to college, I went to Grambling State University. And one of the things that in order to graduate, you have to go through humanities courses. And one of the humanities courses is called Lyceum. And in Lyceum, you go to see speeches or the various functions, and you have to wear a certain, suit and tie in order to go to the event. Otherwise, you won't get the credit. And you'd be surprised, like, how many guys are in college and they don't know how to tie a tie. And they don't know how to tie, because they've never had to do that before. And it's like, man, you got all the way to college, and that's something that you're just now learning. That's a skill set that that a boy should have. They should know how to polish. They should know how to shine shoes. They should know how to tie a tie. They should know how to iron a suit. They should know how to iron a shirt, make a bed, set a table, things like that. They'll be able, so that'll help them to be able to move in society. So they will prevent them from and help them to avoid things that will harm them. So.
I totally agree. And I realized too that because all those little things you just said, I learned from my dad. My dad taught me how to iron. My dad taught me how to cook.
See what I'm saying?
Like I learned these things from my dad. My dad taught me how to clean. I learned how to my mom taught me how to make my bed though. She taught me how to make my bed. But my dad, he taught me how to clean. He taught me how to shop for food. And when I was younger and he was telling me this, he like, you'll be surprised when you get older how many grown ass men don't know how to do these things. They don't know how to work a washing machine. They don't know how to wash clothes. Like you could take some grown man to a laundromat, he's lost. He don't know what to do. Like those things are important also. Those things are very important. Like you said, my dad taught me that, how to tie a tie, how to shine shoes, how to iron a button-up shirt. Because you don't iron a button-up shirt the way you iron a t-shirt. You don't iron dress pants the way you iron jeans. Most people don't understand that. But my dad taught me all these things. But one thing I always rebelled against, and he used to always tell me this, and he was like, you'll learn when you get older. I always rebelled against dressing up. My dad he used to get me to try to dress up when I was in high school. Because when I looked at all my dad high school pictures, he dressed up. He was a casual guy. Casual male. He wear Henleys. He wear V-neck sweaters. He wear cardigans. He's a casual guy. He'll wear slacks just to go, like if he need to go food shopping or something, button up in slacks. Normal on a normal day. And I kind of regret not listening to him, to be honest with you. For real.
I remember in middle school, I wore a suit and I wore a shirt and tie every day in middle school. I had silver dollar loafers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wore instead of penny loafers, I had silver dollars in mine. Man, it was you know, I looked clean like that every day, and it was teachers just treating me differently. That's just what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pay that $3 bill, boy.
So, great moderator, you the only woman on the panel, so I gotta ask you this:
What's
How do
that?
you how do you feel about a man in the suit? When you see
Oh, I love.
when you see a man in a nice tailored fitting suit, what's the first thing that come to your mind?
I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is maybe he's intelligent.
Mm, mm. Okay, okay. What's the next thing? Tell me the first couple of things. He's intelligent. What else?
Yes. Organized, clean.
Hmm. Do you think he's more well-to-do? Meaning,
Yes,
like he's a guy that has more resources.
I do.
Okay. And how do you feel um as far as attraction when you see a man in a suit?
I think a man in a suit is very attractive.
Do you like a guy in a suit more than the urban look?
I like a guy in a suit.
So you like that business look.
Yeah,
You like a James Bond looking type of nigga.
and smelling real good.
Right.
Yeah,
See, that's
yeah,
good to know. I
that's
didn't know that.
right there.
I didn't know that though, sis. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. It is. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because I I've always liked business type of women. Like I love women in business suits. I've like since I was a little boy, and I used to get on the bus with my mother. I used to look at women. I just got a vision in my mind as a little boy back in the early 90s on the bus with my mother and me looking at them women getting off work, getting on the bus. I love a woman like that. I love classy. Why?
Yeah, it's very, very sexy also to see a woman in a suit.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Especially when she has the attitude to go with it.
yes, and don't forget the walk.
That's what I was, yo, you reading my mind or something? Because that's exactly what I was just getting ready to say. She gotta have the walk to go with it.
Yes,
And she has to smell good. See how you like the cologne part to go with it? Men like the perfume, like, don't come around me if you don't smell good as a woman. When women are around me, you must smell good. I want to smell flowers. I want to smell something floral. I want to smell something soft and sweet. Don't come around me as a woman smelling like outside, you were sweating. No, no. I like women to smell feminine. I love that. I love it.
yes.
I love it.
I agree.
I love a woman that you have extensive perfume collections. You like to smell good. I love that. Because to me, that's ladylike.
Real feminine.
Yes, that's ladylike. I like that. You know, I'm gonna be real. I like clatchet women. I think I'm gonna have to do a stream on that. I like clatchets. You know what a clatchet is, right, Darren?
Nah, man. You got to fill me in on that one, brother.
Yeah, fill me in.
A clatchet is a classy ratchet.
A classy ratchet.
Yeah.
Now,
Nah, I'm
what
good on that one, brother.
what
I'm straight. I'm straight, man.
exactly what
Man,
you
you
mean
a fool for that, man.
The clatchet.
See, y'all, see, I'm gonna be real. Every dude, see, I'm gonna give you the perfect example of a clatchet, a classy ratchet. When you hear that saying, a lady in the street but a freak in the bed, that's a
Oh,
clatchet.
that's what you mean.
That's a
Okay.
clatchet. You know, the woman that's a businesswoman by day but a monster at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a clatchet to me.
That's it. Okay.
That's a
I'm glad you
classy
said
ratchet.
that.
And a lot of dudes like that. We like a little sass in our women, especially black men. We like that sassy shit. We don't like it when it's too much. But we like a little pushback. We like a little shit talking. We come on, we black men. We come from that. We come from that. We don't want no, well, I'm gonna speak for me. I don't want no woman I could walk over.
Listen to what Q said. He said, "Clash it." She has on a business suit with a flask and a jacket.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Facts. You know what I'm
shout
saying?
out to Q for that one.
For real. You know? She got her little businesses going. But you know, at night she like to have her little joints. You feel me?
Yeah.
Little joints, fruits, and you know what I'm saying? With a little wine, little joint. I ain't never heard nobody, like Jay-Z said, white papers. You know? Come on. Come on, brothers. Let's stop acting like y'all we don't like clatchets. Come on, y'all.
Get quiet.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
whack.
we ain't
Oh
fooled for
no,
that one.
That's watchet. You know what I'm saying?
say ratchet.
Because whack it, it's whack it.
He said that's
That's
whack
whack
shit.
ratchet. That's whack, boy.
Oh, Pitch Moon says she wears suits and pencil skirts. Oh yeah, you're a lady.
Oh,
You
that's a
Yeah,
pencil
pencil
skirt. Oh
skirts.
yeah,
Yeah, my wife
that's
wears pencil skirts, man.
It's
yeah,
a
that's
classic. It's a classic, right?
Pencil skirts, man, and then dresses, man. I love my wife wearing dresses, man. She wears
yeah.
dresses every day, man.
yeah, that's what Pitch Moon, she just put that in the chat.
The June Cleaver style, man.
I love, man. Boy, I was in love with Cliff Huxtable.
Claire Huxtable.
I was in love.
You
Claire.
know, yeah, Claire,
Claire.
man.
That was her name. Claire Huxtable. I loved Claire.
I missed the Cosby Show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
was when my dad left. When I was 10 years old, and I remember I wanted to be Cliff Huxtable. That was the reason why I went to. That's why I went to a black college, man. It's because of the Cosby Show, man. I wanted to be Cliff Huxtable. I knew that could happen. That was a could be a reality for me. You know, everybody remembers the episode, the Gordon Gartrell episode. They remember the Monopoly Money episode. Yeah, I just kind of remember, man, and just thinking about that when you said that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I I loved Claire. I loved that whole. I even liked Uncle Phil's wife. I
I
even liked
will.
her. Mm-hmm. I liked her
Oh,
too.
are you talking about the one that played Vivian?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, which one? Because
Yeah,
you know
which
the
one?
two.
Not. Hold on. The first wife, I think. The first one.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Not the second one. The first one.
Have
yeah. I
you
like. I've always liked the first wife better because she put some oomph into the character. That second one was a little boring.
Yeah, she was a little dry,
Yeah, like
lackluster.
real dry.
Have you seen that trailer, man, for the hyper? It was like the dream movie of Bel Air. It's
Nah.
like yeah, man. So it's like a guy, I guess a director, black director, made a trailer for Bel Air, and he made it like in today's style, to kind of today's setting as to what it would be like, man. Just do a search, man, for a Bel Air trailer.
Wow, that's interesting. I ain't
Yeah,
know.
man.
I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
it's tight, man. It looks tight. It was like, damn, man, is that gonna be real? Like, nah, it's not gonna be real, but
Mm-hmm. What up, Suge? You was trying to chop it up. You was trying to chime in, bro.
No, not really, man. Listen,
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Nah,
was
so
about to
you
ask
kept going
Darren
on
to,
mute.
yeah, I was about to ask Darren to repeat that because I didn't hear what he said about that trailer.
okay, yeah, it's from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They did a trailer, like they did like a kind of a fantasy trailer, and they shot it if it were to be a show that would come out today or a movie like a mini series, and it had like it just kind of showed like a kid from Philly, had to get caught with a gun and stuff like that, man. So it was cool, man. It's tight.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's called Bel Air.
So do it got different like they got different people in it, like who would be playing who or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
it's just it's like it's just kind of shot. It looks like the movie ATL.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of shot like that. That's the way it looks. The trailer. It's not. It's a fictitious, fictitious trailer of the show.
Okay, I was making sure. I thought you were saying it was a new one, like some new shit coming out though.
Yeah, everybody was like, when you see it, it makes you want to be like, damn, man, when is that coming out? But it's something that somebody made up, kind of as a tribute.
Man, they be making the I noticed they be having the illest pilots to like shows and movies that never come out. I be watching some of them and they do be dope. They don't never come out. I be mad too. So speaking of movies, um who's are y'all Marvel fans? Did y'all see the Marvel movie?
Man,
No, my
I'm saying, but I ain't seen it yet. I'm gonna take my son. We was gonna go last Monday. He was talking about he was sleepy. He think he gonna go to sleep on the movie, so we ain't go. But I'm gonna take him to see it. I definitely like it.
Yeah, it was man. No, I ain't gonna give away nothing, but it was a great movie. What you were saying, Kels?
my brother liked things. So, I don't know too much about it, but if you say it's good, I'll check it out.
I'm gonna say before you look at that, watch the first one first, so you can understand because this movie is three hours and change too.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's 3 hours and change. So that's why I'm saying watch the first one. The first one is like 2 hours and change, and you could kind of understand. So if you want to watch Endgame, you'll understand what they mean by Endgame. So you're not just watching some movie because it's a lot of talking in it too. It's a storyline too. That's why it's long too because of the talking.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I,
so
I
it
heard
starts
you
off
say it
slow.
was fair because of the action.
Nah, it's a lot of action. It's a lot of action. It's a lot of action. It's action throughout the whole movie, bro. I'm not saying it like it got them dry spots where you just watching people talk for like 30 minutes. Nah, definitely.
Right. Yeah, that's what I said. A few people told me they said you can't really tell it's that long because of how much action in it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Even like when they talking, it's like the storyline is played out. It's dope. The movie is dope. It's a dope movie. But the movie that I wanted to talk to y'all about that I saw me and my wife went to see was that movie Us. Did y'all see that movie?
No.
Yeah, Us.
No.
Y'all need to see that. Y'all need to see that, especially y'all y'all into the conspiracies like me. That's a very good movie. That's the same guy who made damn, what's that movie, man? Damn, Get Out. Get
Oh
Out.
yeah, I seen that.
hmm
Seen that movie
Jordan
too. Yeah.
Jordan Peele. He made Us. That movie is fire. Like like when y'all really watch it and figure out what's going on, man, that movie is crazy. That's some real conspiracy shit too. Dope. Just like Get Out.
Yeah, I heard some good things about that too.
Yeah, that movie fire, bro. That's a fire movie. Fire movie. And it's dope because it's kind of like a horror movie too. So if you like horror, that could be put in that genre too. It's sci-fi slash horror.
Yeah, that sounds like it is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good, sis. It's good. You should definitely check it out. It's a good movie. and it's a movie that you will probably want to watch again to understand it. It's a dope movie, and like what tripped me out with the movie was, damn, I don't want to talk about it because then y'all didn't see it, and it's gonna kind of be like a spoiler. So I ain't gonna tell y'all.
I mean, can
It's
you
gonna
give
be kind of
like
like a
one
spoiler.
small spoiler?
All right, I'm all right. I'm gonna give y'all one
Okay.
small spoiler. In the beginning, the movie starts off with a girl. She's a little girl. She's with her parents at a carnival, and her parents, she end up walking off, and her parents, while they playing the game, trying to win her a teddy bear and stuff, she ends up walking off. When she walks off, she walks onto the boardwalk, because you know a lot of theme parks is water or beach or something, or carnivals be on beaches. So she walks on a boardwalk, and on a boardwalk there was like a haunted house type of thing, or like a house of mirrors. It was some type of haunted type of thing. But she walked in there, and when she walked in there, it was a bunch of mirrors everywhere. And when she looked in the mirror, she wasn't the same after that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. I ain't gonna spoil the movie.
Okay, so now I'm thinking that it has something to do with mirrors.
What you gotta see it, sis. The
All right.
mirror is significant though.
All
The
right.
part I just explained to y'all is significant because when y'all watch the movie and y'all start to understand what's going on, it's gonna bring y'all back to that point. So that's why I don't want to say no. But
Okay, so
that's how the movie basically popped off from that.
it kind of so when the movie plays out, the end kind of slowly reflects the beginning.
In a way, yeah. Yeah. Because after you get through watching the movie, then you'll understand what that part in the beginning meant. You'll understand the significance of it. Because something happens when she looks in the mirror. I'm just not gonna tell you what happened. That's why I said she just wasn't the same after. Because
Oh,
something happened.
okay,
Something
okay.
happened. But it's a great movie, man. That movie is dope.
Yeah, you made me want to really see that.
hmm But I'm more right about now. I like to watch stand up comedy. I'm a stand up comedy type of dude. I love watching stand up. Have any of y'all ever been to a comedy show?
I haven't been to a
Yeah,
comedy show, but I know they got a few of those out here.
Yeah, I want to go to a live comedy show one day.
yeah, bro. I went to a couple, man. It was real nice.
It was fun.
Oh yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
Went
Yeah.
to the Improv and the Laugh House. We got a couple of spots here. It'd be a lot of comedians coming through. It was pretty nice.
Yeah. I heard about because I watch every week. My man Corey Holcomb, that's my favorite comedian. He got a show on YouTube, and he was talking about the Cleveland Improv and the Laugh Factory. Yeah, he was talking about that.
Yeah, everybody be coming, bro. Like damn near all the stand up go there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
He been there a couple times, I think.
Yeah, that's my guy, Corey Holcomb. Man, that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, Corey, cool.
He a damn fool. I like him. I like D. Ray Davis.
Man, I got one of his stand-ups, bro. Oh my God.
That's a fool, boy.
Man, he had on them black and orange shoes.
That boy a nut.
Man.
That nigga crazy.
About Mike Epps. You don't know about no Mike Epps, man.
Yeah, I rock with Mike. Mike, that's my guy. I watch his stand-ups too.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my guy. Mike Epps is a damn fool.
Hey, did you see that Def Comedy Jam anniversary?
Nope, I ain't see that.
Oh man, you gotta see it. It's a 25-year anniversary, man.
I'm gonna look for that on Netflix before I go to
It's
sleep.
on there. It's on there. It's on there, bro. You gotta see that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We'll be watching some of that tonight.
Man, Russ had damn near all the giants in there. Like almost everybody who broke in Def Comedy Jam. I think Chris Tucker wasn't there. It was like one or two that wasn't there, but man, everybody else was there. Martin, like you know what I'm saying? Like it was nice. And they showed like some throwback clips from the old Def Comedy Jams. Man, that's what we grew up on, man. Them Def Comedy Jams, man. Russ had it with that.
That's true. We did grow up on the Def Comedy Jam.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would like to see that too.
Yeah, because I really
Was that like you said that was their 25th year anniversary?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm 43. You know what I'm saying? You take 25 years off me. That's my little teenage years and shit.
right. Man. And I miss that. I miss that too, because I feel like real comedy is kind of like you gotta find it on the internet now. Like to me, like real pure comedy is not mainstream no more. Like back in the day when I was young, it was a lot of funny TV shows. A lot of these shows now is not funny. Even the ones that they put in the comedy section, it's not funny. And even the people who they're presenting to us as comedians, they're not funny to me. They're good actors, but they're not funny.
It seems like it's like written. Like it's so scripted. That's why it's not funny. I feel like back in the Def Comedy eras, it was just it used to just flow.
Right. It was natural humor.
Yeah, it flows. These days, it just seems more scripted. It's like this is not funny.
Right. And the people who are writing the scripts are lames and squares, and they're not funny. They're just quirky little weirdos. They're not funny either. So you're right. Because, like, let's take a show like The Wayans Brothers. That was a funny ass show.
Sometimes they still show that. I still watch that to this day.
That is a funny show. The whole show is funny. Everyone in the show is funny.
It's just like it just seems like that's naturally them.
Right.
But these days, now that the new shows are out, certain shows like, what show can I use? Like Meet the Browns. I would say that's a good show, but you could tell it's like scripted.
Only thing good about Meet the Browns, and why I liked watching Meet the Browns, it was funny because Tyler Perry wrote it. Tyler Perry's funny.
What do you think about
Blackish? It's not that funny.
What you say, Darren?
What do you think about Blackish? So with Anthony Anderson, the show Blackish.
I don't think that's funny.
Oh, I haven't checked that out yet.
I don't think that show is funny.
Is that supposed to be a comedy show? Like, is it supposed to be funny?
Yeah, sitcom.
Yeah, I don't think that's funny. I don't like that show.
So what is that about?
um, middle income black families, kind of how they struggle with um, their kids growing up, but they still the parents were from the hood. Well, Anthony Anderson was from Compton, and Tracy Ross was from was brought up biracial, and her parents were tree huggers, and they have these kids that they live in the they live in a nice neighborhood now, and their kids went to a private school. Well, I think one of them went to a private school, or they went to a private middle schools, and it's just kind of like that experience that they have. They still trying to have their black experience that you would consider a black experience, but having it kind of whitewashed, so blackish. I don't watch television. I know my family watches it a lot, so that's why I kind of.
Yeah, I don't really like it anyway because I never really found Anthony Anderson to be funny. He's
I
not
never
funny.
thought he was
That's true.
funny either.
Yeah,
That's true.
he's not funny. He to me he's just a lame guy, and he's lame and goofy.
And like Goofy, right?
Yeah, he say little ooh ooh little ooh, little goofy little. He looked like a little goofy dude, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
With a big back.
yeah, like big teeth, big gap, and like he's just a goof troop. So I think they use that, but he's not funny at all. Like, to me, if you can't do a stand-up special and be funny, you got a problem with me. I don't find you to be a real comedian. That's just me though. That's just me. Some people they consider movie comedians to be comedians. To
No, they
me,
actually aren't.
right, right. I look at it like that too, but some people don't. Some people like the little rails and the what's homegirl name? Who I don't think she's funny at all. Just hilarious. Um,
Oh, some of the things she says are a little funny, but I don't listen long enough to hear any more of her funny
yeah, I don't
things.
think I think she's silly. I don't think she's funny.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
like
she
a
does
difference
silly shit.
in funny. It's like goofy and then silly and then like
Hmm.
idiot.
Exactly. Exactly. The shit she does that she calls comedy, any didn't do. Because all she did was get on Instagram and do a bunch of ratchet shit that, a bunch of hood chicks with no sense do. Like take their wig off and show they ain't got no hair and say I don't care. And she was doing little shit like that. But she made it to Wildin' Out. So, you know, nowadays it's about the numbers. She got a lot of views on her Instagram. That's what got her to Wildin' Out. So I guess she got to be some type of funny. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Handel and Jones.
So yeah, bro, I gotta roll out, man. I got some stuff. I got a call. I gotta get on.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, big bro. Anytime, man.
Right on, man.
Much love, Darren.
Right on,
Peace.
y'all.
Good
Peace out.
night.
Good night.
Salute.
Shout out to the real ISIS in the building. I appreciate you
Let's see
tuning in.
who ISIS.
Say that again, sis.
No, I was saying, hey to the real ISIS.
My man Handling
Who,
Jones
who,
in the
Darren,
building.
who else is in the chat? Because I don't have the chat up right now.
Q497 in the building.
Shout out to Q.
Teresa Ware in the building.
Shout out to Teresa Ware.
The chat is lit. The chat is lit. The chat is definitely lit. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I like your panel tonight, bro.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's an open panel. I put the link in the chat room. Anybody that want to get on, they can get on. Q put I'm sleepy, I'm old.
Q, yeah, we was in Raining Woman's live earlier, which was very, 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 very fun the whole time there. Like Q, I swear, he kept the chat alive.
Shout
But
out
yes,
to
it
Raining
was a
Woman.
nice, yes, mad love to Raining Woman. That was like such a cute, nice, relaxing, lovely live.
Hmm. Felt like y'all was at a spa.
Yeah, it did feel like a spa.
Yeah, that's how her channel feel. Her
It did.
channel feel like you just
I
walked
like
in a
how you
spa.
said that.
Yeah, me.
I like that. Like I'm gonna say that. I'm about to go chill at the spa.
Hmm. That's how her channel feel. She make you feel like that. She make you feel relaxed.
Very relaxed.
You know, like it's just candles everywhere and aromatherapy and
And I love her voice, man.
Yeah, and
for
the
real.
voice is like so soothing and cute and
Hmm. Real.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna get up out too, man. I got a show scheduled for 1 o'clock, so I'm about to hop in this therapy bath real quick. Soothe
All
these
right, bro.
old bones myself, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Good looking for coming through.
You
much love.
already know.
Good.
Bye, sweet girl. Talk to you, baby. Peace to y'all.
Peace, bro.
Sleep good.
Oh, I ain't about to go to sleep. I'm about to go live in a minute.
Oh,
After I take
oh
this
yeah.
bath.
Late lives. Okay.
Yeah, we talking about what is this? What is the topic? Why do our people don't want solutions while complaining? Something like that.
I think they enjoy complaining more.
Yeah, we hate the solutions, man. We want the attention of the problem instead of the solution. So yeah, we supposed to talk about that in about a half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'll probably come through, bro.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
for sure. You ain't gonna be on that much longer, is you, bro?
Nah, not too much longer. Probably like another 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna be listening in though until I get ready, man. So I'll be in the chat.
Cool.
All right, peace, y'all.
All right, peace. Shout out to Shug's Angels. They in the building. Shout out to Shug's Angels. They in here supporting real heavy. You know? So what's going on with you over there, great moderator?
Well, nothing. My sis Lady Mocha had went live earlier this morning, which was a good live. I got on the panel, you know, and we were just chopping it up. We was, it was like a topic about. It started off about how I don't know if they're in Texas. I think they're trying to pass a bill where you can't buy junk food with your food stamps.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, we started off with that topic, and then it kind of drifted to, you know, a couple of other topics.
Well, with me and you being cool, I know you love junk food. So I know you wouldn't be able to live in Texas.
Well, no,
But it wouldn't matter
they
anyway.
said,
It wouldn't matter.
no, they said that. I mean, how can they work that? How could you I'm trying to see how. Well, I'm sure they'll be able to work that. How would you detect somebody is buying junk food with their stamps?
Well, how they can do it is the same way how they caught a lot of people in a lot of other urban cities that swipe hot food. Like if you get food stamps, you know all your food you're supposed to buy is cold. So if they swipe your food hot and they're not charging you cash, but they're charging you food stamps, they can kind of track. They can kind of track through your receipts. And eventually what they'll do is once they catch on, they'll find the establishment. Because this what happened to one of the ox stores in my neighborhood. They lost their food stamp machine for like 6 months. They had to pay a fine and they lost their machine for 6 months. And they had, I think Ock told me he had to pay $5,000
Mm.
because they were swiping things on there they wasn't supposed to. Swiping cigarettes, beer, hot food. So they'll be able to track it. So once they ban junk food, whoever's in Texas, if you go to any little store and you swipe your card in there, it's going to leave a trail. And you're not going to get in trouble. The establishment will get in trouble, not the person. It's not like if you go in Walmart and buy a pack of gum and swipe it, it's going to go beep, 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 beep. You're buying gum. You can't. Like, it's not good. It's not no shit like that. The establishment will get in trouble, not the person.
So, in other words, so if you come up to the counter with a whole bunch of junk food and then you pull out that card, they'll be like, "Nah, you can't do it."
Yeah, they'll tell you, you're not allowed to buy junk food anymore off your stamps. Well, actually, it'll happen before that because if you get stamps, they'll just send you a letter in the mail and tell you. That's what they'll do. They've been trying for the last few years to try to ban the consumption of seafood with food stamps. Like if you get food stamps, they was trying to stop people from buying crabs and shrimps and all that stuff too. So they really getting petty with the junk food. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the topics that she had, and then they kind of drifted into other topics.
Like what? Because I know that she like to talk about, being wives and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a yeah, we had a topic about her talking about being wise and not being
Yeah,
wrong.
because she like to talk about that. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. There's
Yeah,
nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with
but
that.
she kind
I
of
actually like that. I encourage that.
well, she feels like not enough people in school and the young generation you know, being wives.
Indeed, I
She
agree.
feels like they're accepting the baby mama role.
hmm and that's interesting because um my sis Eunice Outland in the chat, she used to say that a while ago. She used to always say that when she'll get on a panel. She'll even say it in chat rooms that it's not cool for black women to be wives anymore. Like that's not being pushed to the forefront.
Yeah,
That whole She
yeah,
speaks on that whole thought culture. Yeah, she talks about that too. And
yes,
how
and that's very good because that is very true.
hmm
They don't understand that, that's a lifestyle. That's a solid foundation.
hmm hmm exactly.
Why wouldn't you want to
Because I think honestly, I think it takes time. You know, I think everyone, everyone has, you know, and I hope I'm not offending anyone, but I'm being honest. Everyone have their whole phase, men and women. And a lot of women, when they're tired of running around, when they're tired of just being somebody's girl, you know, or when they just tired of having relations with dudes, that's when they start to realize they worth. They start to switch up their act, and they start to realize that this is what is important, and that's true. So I like what y'all doing over there. You know, I feel like we need more channels like that too.
Yeah, I like what you're doing over there too. That is good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because it's kind of like what Nicole Michelle is doing too.
I love Nicole Michelle's channel. I actually subscribe to her newsletter,
Mm-hmm.
and she got different courses on how to work for yourself.
Mm-hmm. She's
And
actually
any
going through
woman
it.
that does that is very commendable. And then she got little techniques on you know little techniques that people could follow on how to be feminine.
Exactly. Exactly. And that lines up right along with what y'all doing over there on Lady Mocha joint.
Yep. And then not only that, she had picked out on her channel. I think she did this on her community tab. She was showing like different outfits, you know what I mean? And that goes back to like the business suits, kind of like the pencil skirts and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, heels.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like what she's doing very much so.
Yep. And it because it lines up with what y'all doing. Lady Mocha, you and Lady Mocha is encouraging black women to get out of that mindset of just being a girlfriend or just having relations with a dude and be more serious. Take yourself more serious. And what Nicole is doing is she's actually going through it, step by step. She's actually putting it in a course form where she's actually teaching it. She's not just, um, she's motivating through teaching. She's not just motivating through speech. So what y'all doing is powerful, man. And I really respect that because, since I've been on YouTube, that's something I've always said. I feel like if the black sisterhood will get off the fuckery and really come together, it'll help black women and it'll help black men. Same thing on our side. If we focus on self-improvement and start focusing on what the fuck women are doing all the time, you know, it'll benefit everybody.
Yeah, I really agree.
Stop having these dumbass arguments and just focus on being a goddamn man.
And
Stop sitting around
that was
arguing.
another conversation. That was another conversation we had. How our brothers are just really downplaying each other,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cussing each other out on the panel, stuff like that. It's like, mm,
Why you think you don't see me over there?
yeah,
I get invited to a few. I'm not the sought after guy, but I get invites to a couple, and I don't partake in it for that reason because I don't hate none of these guys. Like the last engagement that I had with those guys, I was telling them like, yo, man, y'all act like I'm y'all enemy. Like, y'all need to calm down.
yeah.
You
It's
feel
like
me?
they're in attack mode already from the get.
Right. Like, and that shows what mental state they're in. And I don't want to be a part of that because there's no progress in it.
No,
I,
it's
I,
not. That's
I
true.
deal with
I agree.
progress. I deal with progression. If I'm gonna let something hold me back, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna put myself around people on the internet that's gonna keep me, you know, mad throughout my day and shit. Cause sometimes, you know, you
Yeah,
could be
because
the
that type of
you
stuff is overwhelming. She was talking about that too, how, sometimes negative energy could weigh very heavy on your spirit.
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You'll find yourself talking about this shit throughout your day.
Yeah, and why would you want to talk about something so insignificant?
Right. And you're talking about this offline. You're talking about
Right,
some online
exactly.
shit offline. That's when you know, like, it's time to detox.
Yeah,
It's
major
time to
detail.
fall back for a minute. Yeah, you know. That's why I did that stream, be in the world but not of it. A lot of people get caught up in the internet world where they become this shit and they lose themselves. And that's how you lose direction. And people begin to see that and they start leaving you alone. You notice your subscribers stop supporting you. People stop coming around.
It's okay. It weeds out
You've
the
lost yourself
indesirables
in this shit.
anyway,
Yeah, yeah, that's basically.
basically.
And you see what you just said? That shit hurts those types of guys when you say that. You know that the male ego is very fragile.
Yeah.
So if you tell a nigga he's a indesirable,
Well, I wasn't saying that. Well, I wasn't. I said it weeds out the indesirables.
oh, my bad.
Like eliminates the indesirables.
Oh,
If
my
he
bad.
feels like he's indesirable, I don't know what to say.
My bad. My bad. My bad. I do it. I thought you put them niggas' heads on the chopping block.
I just said indesirables. If the shoe fit, walk a mile in it.
But I was just saying like that shit hurts them to hear pretty women say that. Like that'll hurt a dude. Like some dudes, they can't take that. Like, damn, she really
If
told me
people,
I was indesirable.
but if people are going to like unsubscribe and stop supporting you, what are you supposed to do? Beg them to stay?
No, but some people don't understand that. They fuck their own self up. Self-sabotage. Some people don't realize that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Self sabotage. That is not another person's problem.
Right. Shout out to O'Reliable. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi, Unreliable.
But yeah, I'm glad y'all was talking about that. I'm glad y'all was.
Yes, I think Tuesday we're gonna have our talk.
Oh, y'all gonna chop it up on Tuesday again?
Yeah,
Well, I'll definitely be over there. I definitely.
yeah. Last time it was real good.
Yeah. Reach out to her too for me, sis, because I do want to get y'all on a panel. I want to have a panel of women.
Oh, so you will want
Or a
it to
panel of
be?
ladies, rather.
So you want me to reach out to Lady Mocha?
Yeah, I want you to reach out to her and just see if she don't mind coming on other brothers' panels and stuff.
Okay, well she might have to have a conversation with you first.
All right, cool, cool. Just let let me know what she say, and then I'll give you my email, and then she can reach out to me, and we'll correspond like that. But yeah, ladies, all the ladies that's in the chat, I'm definitely trying to put together something for y'all so we can cause I just want us men to hear it from the women's mouth, because I'm hearing a lot of male perspectives on what females are. Like, dude, last time I checked, you don't have a slit between your legs. You don't have breasts. You're not ran off of estrogen. Like, dude, how are you sitting here telling me what women are? Like, I want to hear from a female.
I mean, I don't know how anybody who never experienced a period could tell you what a female is.
Right. Like, I mean, I get it from a male's perspective, but that's all you can give me. You only can give me the perspective from you dealing with women. But I want to hear the answers out of women mouth, the raw answers. You know, I be tuned into BGS for Women, because he got a woman show that he do every Friday,
Oh
and I
yes, I watched one of those shows. That's a very good show.
yeah, I like
BTS
it
for
because
Women.
the women y'all be up there being honest.
Yeah, like I think it was last night because I think they have it once a week.
Hmm.
Or I think it was last night, and I watched it, and
Hmm.
that was like pretty good. I watched that until the end.
Yeah,
So yeah, I like that channel as well.
yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And I probably won't do it every week, but I definitely would love to have a hangout, a panel with some ladies up there, and just let y'all go in and be y'all. You know, just let y'all be y'all. Let y'all hair down. You know, be honest too. I want to hear the raw shit. That's me.
Well, we're gonna definitely be very honest.
Yes, I want y'all to be blunt.
Oh,
Cause that's
you sure?
because the black men on YouTube need to hear this. They need to hear black women being blunt.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I get that when the women be on BGS shit, they be blunt. I don't want the peace. I don't want politically correct answers. I want y'all to be blunt. Be real. Because we always hearing that black women are manipulative. Black women lie. Black women don't be honest. Well, on that day, I want us to hear the truth. I want y'all to be real. Say
Okay.
how y'all really feel. Feel me? I wanna know. You know? I wanna hear it. That's real.
Well, no problem.
Yeah, so we gonna get that together. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer. I appreciate y'all. I definitely appreciate you, sis, the great moderator, for
I
coming
appreciate
through.
you
And
too for letting me come up here and enjoy the panel and talk about stuff. This is cool.
yeah, and this is my first Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna be doing one every week. You know, just something more fun, something more relaxed. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's
we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this every week. So stay tuned, everybody. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If y'all haven't yet, go ahead and smash that like button. Like I said, this is the first installment of the Saturday Night Live. We will be back next week with the Saturday Night Live. Every Saturday Night Live will be an open panel. We just come through, hit the link. We could chop it up about whatever. Let's have fun. And let's let's just try to, like I was saying, detox from all this other shit. Cause throughout the week we be bombarded with all of the other stuff. And like I said, my channel is serious, just like a lot of the stuff in the black sector. But I know for good mental health reasons, we need to have fun sometimes. So we're gonna do that over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV too. So I appreciate you, sis. I
I
appreciate
appreciate it
everybody
too.
for tuning in. Shout out to my brother Darren. Shout out to my brother Shug. Shout out to everybody in the chat who tuned in. We'll catch y'all next week. This is DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Remember, y'all, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. And laughter is a part of healing. Peace.
Peace.